Hey everybody, I'm here today with a simple driving lesson on foot and hand controls. In this video driving lesson, I will be going over the basic controls that you control with your foot and also with your hands. So let's get right into the video. As you can see right here, these are the main foot controls. You have a pedal on the right and a pedal on the left. Your pedal on your right, which is your longer, or I should say your taller pedal, is actually going to be your gas pedal. Make sure that your car is in park, and if you push the gas pedal, you'll hear the engine rev up, okay? You'll see that the tachometer will rev up, just like that, okay? Very simple and straightforward. It makes the car go, whether you're in a forward gear or a reverse gear, okay? A backwards gear. This pedal over here on the left, the wider pedal, is going to be the brake pedal, okay? This is also a foot control, okay? Now your brake pedal, as you can see, is a little bit wider, and it just has this more boxy design. That's gonna make the car stop. When you push this, your brakes engage, and your car will slow down and eventually come to a stop, okay? Now, these are both controlled with my right foot, and if I was driving a manual car, there would be an additional pedal here, which would be the clutch pedal. And the clutch pedal would be controlled with my left foot, and it's used to start and stop the car and also to switch gears, okay? Now, with regards to these pedals right here, you want to make sure that you're using them smoothly, okay? So I'm just going to close the door because I hear a car pulling up. You want to make sure that you're using them smoothly. You're not going to be flooring it like this or slamming the brakes unless it's an emergency. Regularly, you want to make sure you're using them smoothly, but I'll go more to that in just a moment. What I want to show you now is here, which is the hand controls. So we have a steering wheel. You use this to steer the car. Right and left. If I turn it counterclockwise here, okay, that steers left. The wheels of the car will turn left. If I turn clockwise, the wheels of the car will turn towards the right. I also have a horn right here, and I also have all of these additional controls right here for the radio and the in-car entertainment system, the Bluetooth, and all of that other fun stuff. But all that stuff is also over here. In addition, we have a shift knob over here, which you can see is what you use to switch the gears. And obviously, if it was a manual car, I could shift through the gears. In this, I just choose park, reverse, which is to go backwards, neutral, which is where you can rev the car and it's not going to spin the wheels, and drive, which is a forward gear. And then we also have manual mode, which is if I put it in drive and I go to manual mode, I can actually shift gears like that. You can see it's in first gear right now. So let's put it back in park. What we're going to do is I'm going to mount the camera on the windshield right over here, and woo, that was close, that was close. The mount didn't connect properly and the camera almost fell. But who cares? I would still finish the video anyways. That's just how I roll. We don't do any fancy schmancy editing here, baby. We just get the job done. Okay, anyways, so I'm just gonna drive around this parking lot and tell you what I'm doing with my foot and hand controls. This is an automatic car. Just a reminder, if it was manual, it would be slightly different. So if I put the car in reverse and I take the e-brake off and my foot is now on the brake pedal, so I'm not going anywhere. If I release the brake pedal slightly, not all the way, I'm moving backwards, as you can see right here. I'm moving backwards, as you can see, okay? Now, if I push the brake, it actually stops the car. If I switch to drive, I'm gonna switch to drive, and I release the brake, it starts to move forward while simultaneously turning the wheel. That's my hand control. And now I'm gonna push the gas. And what happens is, I'm easing into the gas pedal, pushing it nice and smoothly, and that is causing the car to actually move forward. And also, with hand controls, as you can see right here, I'm using the signal lever right here to signal when I'm making that turn. So as I'm driving over here, as you can see, I am simultaneously using the gas pedal and the steering wheel. So I'm using more than one control of the car at the same time. You will almost always have to use multiple controls at the same time. That's why some of the controls are for your feet and some of the controls are for your hand. Or your hands, I should say, okay? So if I'm driving right now, I'm pushing the gas and I'm steering, okay? There is a situation in which I only have to use one control, which is if I release the gas pedal now, I'm not touching any of the pedals, but I'm still steering. So I'm only using my hand controls. But the only reason that I could do that was because I accelerated to the level where I needed to before using the gas pedal. So with that being said, you know, using your foot and hand controls is actually fairly simple in the car. It's just a matter of getting used to it and figuring out how they work. Once you've figured out how they work, you can just use your foot and hand controls easily. And that's it. If you like this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you think down below as a comment. And of course, be sure to subscribe for more great videos just like this one. And that's all I have for you today. Thanks for watching.